Bitcoin is literally knocking on the door of $80,000, and while half the market is frozen, not really knowing what to do, I've been saying for days now that this was actually pretty clear. Because what we've seen over the past few weeks, over the past few days, this hasn't been the beginning of a collapse. If anything, it's been the prologue to something much bigger. Apocalyptic headlines, sharp drops, extreme volatility, everything pointed to disaster. But I saw it differently. What I saw wasn't the system breaking. I saw psychological pressure. And there's a huge difference between those two things. A drop with strong liquidity absorption is not the same as a true market breakdown where buyers disappear. Those are two completely different scenarios. And what I saw was this: liquidity got stressed, but it didn't break, and that changes everything. Another key point, and this is really important, when people started talking about massive liquidation risks, that narrative was already late. Why? Because the deleveraging had already happened. And when I look at how capital is reorganizing right now, it reminds me a lot of previous moments right before strong bullish expansions. Now let's talk levels. To the downside, we have very solid support around $74,000. This used to be resistance, and now it's turning into support. And that's technically very significant. Now, what I do think is possible is that once options expire, we could see a much cleaner and more decisive move. And when supply decreases while demand increases, well, you're already seeing the result on the chart. Now let's connect everything. Imagine geopolitical tension keeps easing, oil keeps stabilizing, and the door opens for potential rate cuts. What happens then? You get the perfect environment for risk assets. And when that aligns with Bitcoin's internal dynamics, we're no longer just talking about a crypto narrative. We're talking about macro liquidity entering the market, and that can trigger moves far more aggressive than most people expect right now. But here's the key. A correction inside an uptrend does not invalidate the trend. It's just part of the move. And a lot of people confuse a shakeout with the start of a bear market. My main scenario is this: continued pressure toward the 80,000 level with possible short-term pullbacks, which in my view would be opportunity. It's not the same to think we're entering an immediate collapse as it is to understand there might still be a strong bullish leg left first, and I'm clearly leaning toward that second scenario. So to wrap everything up, the recent fear narrative was exaggerated. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Bitcoin breaks $80K in the coming weeks, or do you expect a deeper correction first? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read all of you. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with someone who's following the market right now.